My cat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever you see this video. First thing first, the Honorable Lecturer English Course, Mr. Mustafa Tabib Karyadi, and all of my viewers in here. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Dina Putri Amalia. You can call me Dina. And my student ID number is E1A022026. So in this video, I will explain about a civil case in international level. The title about this case is European Union sues Indonesia regarding World Trade Organization nickel. So, what is World Trade Organization or WTO? WTO is the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations. So you guys may be curious about what makes European Union choose Indonesian. Is Indonesian doing wrong or something? So what makes European Union choose Indonesian is because Indonesia has imposed a ban on nickel export as a stimulant in the Law No. 3, 2020 on mineral and coal, meaning that nickel must be processed in Indonesian metals before being sold in overseas. The European Union is assumed that the ban on nickel export ran in the bloc effort to excel in the world stainless steel industry, as the nickel are the vital ingredient for stainless steel. The plan to prohibit the nickel export was supposed to start in 2014, 5 years after the implementation of the old mineral and coal law, in Law No. 4, 2009. However, not all mineral companies were ready with their smelters at that time. There are 2 copper smelters already operating in Indonesia, a smelter owned by PT Batu Tua Tembagaraya in Maluku and PT Smelting in Gresik. The latter is a part of copper giant PT Freeport Indonesia, responsibility to set up a processing plant as stated in the working contract. Then, because the law European Union issues Indonesian. Then, why Indonesia make some of law like that? So, Indonesian assume Indonesia was the world's biggest exporter of nickel before it banned or export in favor of attracting foreign investors to develop nickel smelters and downstream industry onshore, with China being a significant source of investment. President Jokowi said that Indonesia's decision to stop nickel or export aimed to boost a downstream industry and open more job opportunity. After the European Union issues Indonesia, when the law should come to Indonesia, the censure of the European Union suing Indonesia in the nickel dispute case was obtained on Thursday, January 14, 2021. Previously, President Joko Widodo asked to immediately prepare an answer to the lawsuit filed by the European Union. After the issues in accept, the European Union asked the WTO to set up a panel to settle the dispute. According to the WTO dispute settlement procedure, the dispute settlement body or DSB established an independent body consisting of 3 experts to study and issue recommendation on a particular dispute in the line of the WTO professions. After make a panel, Indonesian attend a session, and the WTO panel led by Leodra Blomberg invited the disputing parties and a third party to hold a virtual session before the WTO panel in Geneva, Switzerland. In a series of sessions held in November 2021, the panel studied the comment pertaining to the European Union lawsuit and Indonesian defense. The WTO panel upheld all European Union claims against Indonesia. First of all, it found that Indonesian export ban and domestic processing requirement on nickel ore, which is used in the production of stainless steel, are consistent with the WTO prohibition of export prohibition and extraction contained in Article 11, Number 1 of the GATT 1094. The panel also found that the measures are not justified by the expression for measures necessary to secure compliance with relevant law and regulation in Article 10.d of the GATT 1094. Finally, after the long session and panel, Indonesia finally lost a lawsuit regarding its nickel ore export ban policy in early 2020. This lawsuit came from the European Union through the Dispute Settlement Body or DSP of the World Trade Organization or WTO. The result of the defeat were stated in the result of the DS number 60,000 1592 dispute decision regarding the final panel report, which came out on October 15 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 October 17 October 2022. Responding to the panel result, the government of Indonesia will submit an appeal. The reason is that the government is of the view the panel decision does not yet have permanent legal force. Indonesia does not need to change regulation or even revoke policies deemed inappropriate before the dispute decision is adopted by the Dispute Settlement Body or DSP. The final report will be distributed to other WTO members on November 13, 2022 and will be included in the DSP agenda on December 20, 2022. So, the point of this case is European Union is not accept of the existence of law about a ban on export nickel ore and sues this regulation to WTO or World Trade Organization. And finally, after the long session, Indonesia is lost and government of Indonesia will submit an appeal. Finally, we come to the end, and I know this case is really complicated. As human being, I realized still many mistakes, so I apologize. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I will make it better next time. See you when I see you. Thank you and love you. For your information, if you're still confused, you can see link of the news I drop in the description box. Thank you. Love you.